You browse your YouTube homepage and you come across a video of a VTuber you've never seen before. Cool, what's one more channel anyways? You check out her introductory video. You see her move her model. You hear the soft piano in the background. You will listen as she finally speaks and introduces herself.
Hatoba Tsugu.
Aw, that's cute. Maybe you can try to catch one of her streams. Wonder what kind of games she plays. Hopefully she's covered a few anime songs that you can go have a listen. But then, the camera starts moving. Moving back. That doesn't normally happen. You start to see more. Why is she filming in some abandoned storage warehouse? What is all of this? What's going on? It's 2023. VTubers have come a long way. In just over half a decade, we've gone from characters making skits in an empty room to becoming official tourism ambassadors and hosting massive concerts. But at its core, VTubing is just another way for people to express themselves on the internet, be it through streaming, singing, or gaming. You have the cutesy VTubers, you have the cool VTubers, and now you have the kidnapped VTubers. Wait, what? Let me introduce you to Hatoba Tsugu. She's a VTuber in the most basal sense of the definition, in which she uses a virtual avatar in her media. As for what she does, now it gets a little different. Instead of stuff like gaming videos or chatting live streams like a typical VTuber, her content consists of short videos of her doing day-to-day activities. What kind of day-to-day activities? This video, for example, is just her playing a crane game for a minute. That's the whole video. This one is just her cooking on a stove. Well, if I put it like that, it doesn't sound very unique. Plenty of VTubers do stuff like that. What is unique, however, is the style of her videos. Usually filmed as a mix between handheld footage and a fixed camera point of view, her videos are a cross between an analog horror and a setup for an alternate reality game. Analog horror, if you didn't know, are horror stories usually depicted in the found footage format, whereas alternate reality games, or ARGs, are interactive games combining physical and online elements to tell a story. And tell a story she does. On paper, her videos sound perfectly mundane. A video where she goes shopping. Another one where she uses the computer. Simple stuff like that. Then, the more you watch, the more you start to ask some questions. Why does she sometimes use a different name to refer to herself? Why are some shots of her taken from behind some objects or obscured at awkward angles? Why do those shots of her only end when she discovers that she's being filmed? Almost as if it's a hidden camera set up to observe her. The more you watch, the more it transitions from cute girl doing cute things, oh god, well, she must be doing something, right? As she gets easily hundreds of thousands of views per video. One of her highest viewed videos consists of her brushing her teeth and eating breakfast, and just that got over 1.5 million views. She's even successful enough to have had a scale figurine and an Nendoroid of her character made. While getting figures made of your character isn't necessarily the best benchmark of success, it's hard to deny that she has captivated her audience when she has 250,000 subscribers with a grand total of 20 minutes of content. All this mystery surrounding the channel has almost created a cult following. There's a surprising amount of fan arts and fan created content online, considering how little actual content there is out there for people to work with. But her dedicated fanbase doesn't seem very disappointed by her sporadic upload schedule. In fact, they seem almost fanatical in their support. What kind of support? How about over 20 million yen worth of support? Yep. In August 2018, just 6 months after the first video on her channel, she started a fundraiser for a project. From just 1,859 people, she raised over 20 million yen. That averages to just over 11,000 yen per donator. This major project consisted of 3 different pieces of content for her supporters. The first part was a video almost half an hour long, titled Hatoba Tsugu Natsuyasumi, or Hatoba Tsugu's Summer Holiday. It consisted of 10 clips of her living her life in what appears to be a mansion hidden in the woods. The clips are titled simply by what goes on in the video, like cleaning, exploration, or river, complete with VHS visual filter and even in old school 4:3 aspect ratio from the 90s. The video was provided not just digitally, but physically as well, in, of all things, DVD and VHS. Now, unless you're someone who's watching this from your CRT monitor, no one in their right mind would think that VHS is an appropriate form of media distribution in 2023. So, it evidently is a stylistic choice to further feed into the analog horror aesthetic. Now accompanying that main video were 10 picture diaries, described as 10 picture diaries that Hatoba Tsugu wrote for her summer vacation homework. They don't seem to exist on the internet for us to access, but we can probably theorize that they were 10 different exclusive artworks that further fit into the summer holiday theme. Lastly was a cassette recording, described as Hatoba Tsugu reading aloud textbooks for her homework during the summer holiday. Estimated to be around 5 minutes long, it also seems to have disappeared from the face of the internet along with the picture diaries, but from the description, it sounds like it would have been 5 minutes of her reading some text that would further add to the mystery of her character. With such an air of mystique around her, it's no surprise that her community is clamoring for any scrap of information to help reveal the truth, either from her YouTube channel, her personal website, her Twitter exclusive videos, or maybe just some other form of content we haven't discovered yet. On an unrelated note, why does she only follow the Louis Vuitton Twitter account? Is this just a fashion thing or is it another clue? One fan, equal parts admirable and concerning, compiled an entire write-up of different sources and hypotheses, which helped a lot in making this video, and I'll link it in the description if you want to check it out. But still, we're no closer to finding out the truth. All we can hope for is more content from the game master herself, to finally piece together a story, years in the making.